Time is the most valuable of resources, yet it's also the most neglected.
I'm sorry to be the party pooper here, but we all have an expiration date. And mine is in about 500,000 hours. And if you think that's a lot, let me break it down for you.
On a typical day, I owe about 8 hours to my body for all the beautiful things that does for me. Then I spend about 7 hours at my job. I also need at least 1 hour to eat. This leaves me with about 4 hours for family time, talking to friends and all the little pleasures in life, and about 4 additional hours to spend on whatever the hell I want.
Out of the whole day, these last 4 hours will move the needle of my life in the direction that I want. Just think about it. Everything else is time owed to somebody. Even if you really enjoy your work or you spend amazing time with your family, those 4 hours and the way I invest them will decide the outcome of my life. Will I pick a book or will I scroll through social media?
In my case, I decided to invest it in creating videos that will help me get to know myself a little bit better, and maybe, just maybe, they will help someone else on the way of self-discovery too. If you are one of those people, don't be shy to hit the like button. This means that I need to learn everything I can on a subject of interest and then perfect the craft of telling an engaging story in 5 to 10 minutes that will inspire at least one more person to improve his or her own life.
Out of those 4 hours, every minute that I spend distracting is taking me further away from my goal. And that's what Instagram was doing to me. I'm not the type of zombie scroller that spends pointless hours looking at perfect pictures. I'm more on the content creation side, which means spending hours perfecting a photo, the story behind it, and the hashtags. And it just felt wrong. I was not doing it for the right reasons. I was doing it more because Gary Vee said that you have to post like 200 times a day. And that's why I quit Instagram for good. I couldn't afford wasting any more time or something that I didn't really love. And even if you're not trying to create anything on Instagram, you're just zombie scrolling like 5 or 10 minutes in your lunch break and you believe that this is harmless. I want you to think about something. What are the thoughts that are running through your head while you are scrolling? How many times you want to be the person on that photograph? Or you want to be at that place? Or you want to have that lifestyle? Does this motivate you to achieve more? Or it puts you in some kind of depression-like state of mind? Of course, there are many amazing Instagrammers that provide incredible value for their followers, but the number of superficial lifestyle profiles is just overwhelming. I view Instagram as a socially acceptable adult movie. You know, there are people out there that have this lifestyle, but when you experience something similar in your own life, your expectations don't meet the reality. And that, in many cases, leads to disappointment. And let me give you a few personal examples. This here is a photo I took in Florence, Italy last year. And this is exactly the same photo without any editing. And keep in mind, my Photoshop skills are close to terrible. And on this side, you can see the same place just 5 meters further down. And it's incredible the difference and the experience that you have compared to what you see on Instagram. It's just miles away. And here I'm on the Seychelles Islands. And I spent about 20 minutes on that palm tree just to take the photos for Instagram and to make them look pretty. Yeah, the scenery was amazing, but the day was extremely hot. The tree was right by the road, so it was quite noisy and dusty. And after we took the photos, we didn't spend any time there. It was more like capturing a perfect moment that actually wasn't that perfect. To be honest, I joined Instagram very late. And I joined it for all the wrong reasons, as I mentioned. That's why I'm 100% convinced that I'm making the right choice. That is everything for this video, guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Ciao. Hi, I'm a social commerce manager, Bright Swimwear. Just came across your profile. I must say, I absolutely love the content and the vibe. Would you be interested in collaboration? Maybe I made a mistake.